Hi, welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're gonna do a timeless collective reading. So, when Rose just got comfy, whenever you find this reading is the right time. But keep in mind, it's a general reading. So, see what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation. And hopefully help to bring you some clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way. But in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance, it's inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the Archangel Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. What's the foundational message to be helpful and insightful for the collective right now? Please and thank you. All is well. So if you were in an energy of worry or something wasn't happening in a certain time frame, you're going to receive some comfort, clarity, and inner standing about a certain situation. There's a releasing energy here. It's also giving me a little poi. If you do poi or dancing or something like that, it's Archangel Jeremiel. So everything is happening. It's a divine timing kind of situation. It's divine order, which sometimes is a little annoying because it might not be on your schedule. But this is happening in a certain time. So what you are meant to receive comes through in the right energy, on a solid foundation, in the right way. So there can be, I'm getting like, I hear structure, but I see something being built. So it says exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings that you will soon understand. So you're going to get clarity. You're going to understand why something had to happen in a certain time frame, in a certain way. It could be something happened, had to be orchestrated for you behind closed doors. Maybe there was a lesson that needed to come through first to get you in the right, I hear space, but maybe mind frame or energetic frequency to attract the right thing. You're going to look back pretty soon and get it. So don't worry about it right now. It's going to make sense later. Just be in the now as something unfolds. I just see this angel dancing like in the universe and swirling around. So when I think of dancing, I just think of being exactly in that second, that moment, that step, like music. You're not really ahead of yourself and you're not really falling back there. You're just in it. So right now it's telling you just be in it. Go with it. It looks very freeing here. I also hear creation or creator. So maybe you're creating something. And the space here, I mean, it looks like outer space, does make me think of your space. So maybe you're creating something new in your space. Maybe you're clearing your space, adjusting your space. Somehow you can change where your couch is. It makes everything feel different in your home. But maybe even getting rid of some things, maybe in your closet, things that are getting dusty. You don't really use them anymore. Every time you put that piece of clothing on, it annoys you because it has a stain or it doesn't really feel right on you. Donate it. You know, it can get used somewhere else and you can clear the space for things you love to come in, however that is. It doesn't have to be stuff. It could be a partnership, a position. Also, the space thing makes me think of maybe a desk space or I just heard industrial space. That was really big. Maybe you're renting an industrial space, kind of like a studio space, but bigger. Huh, that was like big. I heard that one. For that one's for at least one of you. Looking for the right industrial space. That could be something where you live and work in, something like that. Maybe you find the right space, but it needs a little revamping. It needs a little, fixing up, or like design somehow. The design also makes me think of a little bit of feng shui. So where things are placed make a difference in your energy. Space. Keep hearing space with that. So maybe you need to make space for something new to come in. Make some adjustments. Maybe it's a transition. Let's see. Let's go to something different. This is the Soul's Purpose Oracle cards. Let's get another message on all is well. Everything is working out as it is supposed to. I just thought of that show Lost in Space. Not the old one, although that one's pretty weird, but the new one that came out. Maybe that show for some reason is important. Clarity on all is well. The collective right now, please and thank you. When I look at that card too, I see, I know I get different messages, but I do see rollerblading or ice skating by how this angel is moving. So maybe ice skating, rollerblading, roller skating, something like that. Maybe it's getting physical, doing something physical, paying attention to your body, your health, switching something up, because our body gets very used to something and plateaus very fast. So if you're doing something physical, maybe exercising more, it's doing something you enjoy, something you look forward to. So you might have to try a bunch of things, or maybe you always do the same thing and you could switch something up, go on a walk. One message for the collective, please and thank you. Well, there you go. That's what I just kind of saw. Even though this was like with the health. So you're paying attention to your health. Maybe you're healing, eating better, packing your lunch, making small changes, healthy lifestyle overall. It's also being in tune with your body. Your body. It's not like anybody else's. So pay attention to how certain foods affect you. What you eat is how your body is nourished. So eat beautiful, living vegetables and things like that. But you have to, even with healthy things, figure out what your body connects with. Drinking more water. I definitely see that. Maybe even swimming. I see somebody jumping in a pool or a creek, or maybe it's physical therapy you can do in water for some of you. I see the ball squeeze. Okay, continue on. Like if you have like, oh my God, like if something happened with your hand, you squeeze the ball, or even those things they have for guitar players where they kind of have the tension, something like that. So maybe you need to do something with your hand. If you're doing any kind of therapy, do your therapy, do your physical therapy, even if it hurts, it is important. But I feel like some of you are just getting healthier. You're getting itchy to go out of the house, maybe do something even gentle like yin yoga or stretching, maybe dancing, hula hooping, playing a sport, riding a horse, anything. What feels interesting to you? I'm getting that it has to be interesting to you. It's also releasing unhealthy habits. If you have something that's draining you, straining you, stressing you out, because stress can be really unhealthy, then what can you adjust to put something you enjoy, a little tweak? Sometimes it's a big snipperoo on something that is not working. Got to cut it out. It's also getting into healthy habits. I think it's 21 days. I'm not sure. I think it might be 21 days. I just thought of Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. On the 21st day of September. Adia, say that you remember. That, I think it's the 21st of September, but maybe it's also the world energy, which is a transition. Definitely feeling good about letting go of something that's not working and feeling even better about a new chapter ahead. What does this? I didn't even read what it says. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Yeah, your body's a temple. Treat it good. Talk to your body with healthy words. Make little adjustments that you know need to be made. Little adjustments make a very big difference. And sometimes it's a big adjustment. I'm also getting that you maybe have to get in a rhythm with something. So it's just sort of in your everyday schedule. It doesn't have to be a lot. Sometimes it's just 5 minutes. Sometimes it's just parking a little farther away from the front of the store so you get a couple extra steps in. Not taking the elevator, take the stairs. You know, if you can carry your groceries back doing some like pull-ups with your groceries, do that. Whatever you can do. It's just little tweaks sometimes make a big difference. Health. I feel like some of you are getting healthier, but you're also healing from something. So that could be something physically, feeling better with your mental health, feeling better spiritually, doing something different so your energy is changed. Also emotions. Emotions can be very big and that can create stress. So I do get that you are finding more balance with something. There's definitely something you know you want to change, or I get like itchy. You want to make some changes. So start with one. Don't get overwhelmed on all of the big goals you have. Just do what you can do today. And if tomorrow you're busy and you can't do it, don't beat yourself up over it. Just get back to it when you can. Do your best. That's all you can do. So let's see. I kind of want to go to the energy oracle. So let's get an energy oracle card. What else would be helpful on health and all is well? Everything happening exactly as it's supposed to. Hidden blessings you're going to find out about later. One message, please, and thank you. Oh, you're indecisive. Could be somebody else's too. You're at this crossroad here. Which way to go? Do you go right? Do you go left? Do you go back? Do you go forward? It's like you're standing there staring at that tree. You got to pick one way or the other. Eventually, you're going to get hungry. It's going to get dark. You know, might not have your flashlight, but you can't stand not making a decision forever. That's also a decision. I am getting that you're teeter-tottering or someone else is. So you could be trying to make the best decision, but eventually, if you don't take a step forward one way or the other, you're not going to know. It's okay to step up to bat and fail. It's okay to go in a direction and figure out that is not the right direction for you, and now you know. You can cross that part off. That box is a no-go. And then you can kind of adjust yourself and be like, I don't know, I've always wanted to give that a try. Or I always, you know, sometimes it's just having a conversation, getting more information, doing some research, but that's movement. So it is indecision. It's like the signs don't really say anything. That way, they both have butterflies. Each way that you go, you're going to learn more about yourself. Whether it's right or it's wrong. But if you're plateaued, now I see that like, you know, kind of exercise energy. If you're running around in circles and you're not getting it anywhere, if you feel stagnant and you don't have growth, if I hear yearning for change and it's not happening, you need to start with changing yourself. You can't change someone else. Sometimes it's acceptance of that. So what can you do to make a change? All right, let's go to this one. I like this deck. It's the Divine Feather. Let's get another message for the collective. What else would be helpful to know? Decision. If you feel like you're pretty good on deciding things and that's not your energy, it is possible that's someone else's energy going on right now. You just, ooh, that flew before I even shuffled. So we'll take that and I'll shuffle again. Oriole, a new creative venture is on the horizon. So seek it as a positive change. If you got a creative idea, something you're thinking about, or you have to get a little creative with how you move, it's going to bring positive change. I pulled this over the, oh, I put it all over the all as well, where you have these hidden blessings that you're going to find out later. It's also the same color. Look at that feather. I'm going to find a video on an Oriole for you guys. I like doing those little information on different messages that come through. Maybe there's an extra message on the characteristics of that bird. Let's get one more message. What else does the collective need to know to be helpful, please? The chickadee. Oh, that's cute. The time is in sight. You see something. To release old patterns and energies. You're getting the right messages coming through. This is nice. It's just putting more depth to what came through before. So you have patterns, you know, that could be unhealthy patterns here that you recognize it's just time to change. Something's not working anymore. It doesn't feel right anymore. And change is going to be what feels good. You are ready to embrace change. Hey, you're going to give change a big old huggaroo. This is nice. So it's just a step-by-step process. Big changes don't come all at once. So allow yourself to be flexible as things come through. All right, let's go to the spirit messages. Get another message for you guys, and then we'll, I don't know, maybe dive into the tarot. What else would be helpful for the collective to know right now? Please and thank you. And spirit message, please. Clarity on Oriole, chickadee, health. Everything is well. Indecision. These are the tiny letters. Hold on. I need my readers. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Look how far you've come. Look at how much you've done. All the things you've gone through. All the possibilities you have ahead of you. But be here, now, looking at everything. Not just like in a linear. Don't look at the linear thing. Look at it more like a sphere that is almost like a hologram of your whole entire life. The whole thing. It's so beautiful. No, there's nobody like you that has your experiences. And then if you expand that hologram to past lives and everything you've handled a lot. Your soul has gone through so many experiences. Top of your game, and like really, I hear wackadoo. I know I have like words I make up, but like really intense shit you've gone through. You can handle something. You got this. So acknowledge any old wounds and release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. You're getting back your confidence with these changes that you're making. Instead of, thinking about something that didn't go wrong and like digging in that wound and seeing that as so bad, how did that change you to not have that anymore and to grow from it, to express yourself differently, to recognize what's healthy for you, what is not healthy for you, what works for you, what doesn't, the boundaries you're going to set now, the confidence you have to, I hear, redirect. And release them. You have a lot of energies that say you're going to release old ways, old thinking, old energies, the old you, because you're transforming. You're going to become something different, and it's endless possibilities of what you can become when you grow up again and again and again and again. Let's see. I said about the tarot, but I did bring some other oracle cards, and I kind of feel like I do want to pull one of them first. So let's do this one. This one is clarifying life situations. It's a big deck, so let's get one message from this. Clarity for the collective, please, on indecision, getting back to the heart of who you are, the truth of who you are, expressing your truth. You're a divine, amazing soul, and you're strong and you're special. And there's absolutely nobody like you. Your experience, what you've seen, what you've done, how you handle something, how you're going to grow. And it's all a process. It's all about growth. Constantly healing, constantly changing. It's really interesting. I actually see, like, I don't know if you're stepping through a door or stepping through something, or nervous about trying something or having a conversation. And I see not just little, but gigantic angels holding your hand, like holding your hands. Like help, like guiding you. That's really nice. It seems like you are being blessed with big divine guidance, like a little bit more than normal. I think you already have divine guidance, but I think this is going to feel a little different, almost like a surge of beautiful, warm energy in your body. That also makes me think of Reiki. Maybe some of you do something like energy healing, sound healing, Reiki, something like that. Maybe it's getting like your chakras aligned, or your chakras are going to start to feel more aligned. I just see like angels holding your hand, and it's a really nice vision to have. I really enjoyed getting that one. All right, let's get one. What is this? I don't even know what I have. Clarifying life situations, please, and thank you. Sculpture of self. It's really pretty. Maybe you paint, you do makeup, you do something very artistic. Maybe something on a really unusual medium or canvas. This is also tapping into all the beautiful facets of you, the dark, the light, the in-between. Acceptance, shape the sculpture of self. It's up to you to mold into what you want to be, and to keep being flexible as you grow. Honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. That's like becoming who you are meant to be and who you want to be when you grow up again and again and again. We're always changing. You know, who you were when you were 16 is not what the same person as 25, is not the same person as 42, is not the same person as 78. So allow yourself to change and grow and become different. Express yourself different. Maybe you're trying a different style out, doing something different with your hair, buying different clothes. If you express yourself differently, you do feel different. Create a new identity. That's pretty big. Embrace change and rediscover yourself. You have this renewed sense of confidence, and all of these huge embracing of you know, energy changes coming through. There's something about becoming who you were supposed to be. So this could be a destiny thing, but I feel like you feel it. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. If any of you are wearing a mask, like a mask, you're in an environment or a partnership or a thing and it's not your truth. Maybe it was, not anymore. It's time to, I feel like, clean something up. Clean slate. Your true essence. That's beautiful. That's your deep part of you. All the facets of you are beautiful. So let's get one more. Let's get one more from this deck. It also makes me think of like when you move to a different place. It's almost like you get a redo or a renew, because, you know, if people are new there, they don't really know your past or, you know, what you went through. So it is like a clean slate. So maybe some of you are moving, but even if it's just a new environment, a new home makes you feel different. A new partner or lover makes you feel different. A new job makes you feel different. A new career or what you're doing can make you feel like you're a totally different person. And if it's doing something where you feel like that just feels right now, like you just never thought at this point in your life you would ever be there or be with that person or be doing that thing, and you feel blessed, embrace those kind of changes. Go with it. Constantly reinvent yourself. It did make me think a little bit of Madonna. So I will find a perfect Madonna song for that and put it below. I'm not even sure if any other music came through today. One more message, please, and thank you. Steady progress. Oh, nice. You're on the right track. You have multiple messages telling you this. You have a creative venture. If you're on the right track, you're going the right way. You're not going to get off track. It's going to be right. Whether, you know, whatever terrain you go through, it's going to be the experience you need. You're on the right track and direction, so just keep moving forward. If you're here, don't get stuck in your own way. Keep moving. Take another step. Give something another try. Do something a different way. Steady progress. Patience is your ally. Celebrate each step forward, no matter the size. Sometimes we have to take tiny little baby steps, little tiny steps, one thing at a time. And sometimes we take a leap, maybe a big leap of faith. I think I just heard a really weird song that I don't think I've thought of since high school. Choo Choo Chiboogie. I will find that song, like choo 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 Chiboogie. Woo woo. Wow. Choo Choo Chiboogie just came on through with this one. Right back on the back, Jack. Something like that. Shout out to my high school music teacher for bringing that one into my endless songs that are in there. I'll show you this. I did just look at this. You have this beautiful feather, maybe down feathers. Feather of hope. Grasp the feather of hope. It's a delicate symbol of upward promise and an uplifting future. You're going to have an energetic change where you're going to feel this drive that you're into, grounded to the earth to manifest something, and yet this freedom and light energy. Almost like you're all floating at the same time. Fulfilled promise. Stay committed to your path. Oh, I caught it. Each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. What did I say? I said something before about your destiny path, or your, I don't know what I said. Whatever I said back there about who you're destined to be. It's like a soul, your soul's purpose. You signed up to have certain lessons in your life, and there's certain things, because you are so important, you are supposed to be doing. So, very nice. This is kind of a strong reading, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. I have something different for the tarot. I think I do. Yes, this is a very old deck. I think I have 2 versions of this because I used to use it a lot, but this is the older one. So it's a little torn and tattered, and I love it. It's called the Shadowscapes Tarot. So let's just start to pull some tarot cards, get some energy, some understanding and understanding on what is happening right now inside and or around you. Just things to be aware of as you're walking down this track. Do them this way. What does the collective need to know? Energy going on. What is the foundation? That one. Oh, it went way under my couch. Hold on, I gotta go grab it. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, it's way back there. Hi there. What do we have? What is this? Oh, nice. We have the 6 of Swords. Sweet. So you are on the right track. You figured out how to put up your sails, how to drive your stick shift, navigate some storms. That's forward movement. Sometimes it's actually going across water, taking a trip, a journey, but it's movement, but receiving mental clarity as to what you have learned, what to leave on the shore, what you need to take with you and bring along. All of these swords are grounded, but you can't see the ground. Yeah. I think I just thought of a John Legend song. My head's underwater, but I'm feeling fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind because all of me wants all of you. All of me? That one. And you have this swan. I don't even know what it is. A heron. That you are guiding along, almost like you're on the wings of angels carrying you, and you don't even have to work so hard here. You are almost like sleeping, resting. This is when everything kind of comes together to work. This is where you look back and you're like, oh, that's why that happened. Now I get it. That was that little push I needed to get me out the door and go there. Or that transition that I was in between was to meet that person to get me here. Or that thing that I learned over there was to take me down the rabbit hole towards this thing that I love that I didn't even know existed before. Upside down, it is kind of resisting change or knowing the changes you have to do and not making the adjustments. Knowing that storm is coming and not preparing for it. Not going around it. Not waiting for something to be over. Or having the right equipment to go into it. You know, it's like keeping your anchor down and putting up the sails and turning your motor on and wondering why you're not getting anywhere. Because you know you have to pull up the anchor. It's knowing better and not doing it. But you know now how to do something. I caught it again. These cards have a lot of energy today. So 6 of Swords. All right, let's see what else. What else does the collective need to know? That one. What is that? Nice, the Hermit. So whatever clarity you have is because you're tapping into your inner guidance system. You're learning more about yourself. You are healing. This is a Virgo energy. You are on It's like when they put those rocks together and they balance so perfectly, but ancient ones where there's no mortar, and you're like, how did they balance 4-ton stones together, and they're still there now through earthquakes and storms and everything, and they're still standing? Look at that one. That even has a wheel or a hole or a portal or a magnifying glass or something. It looks like it should be turning, but it's pretty solid. And then you have this hermit with the light energy swirling around. I do feel like this is a little bit different than normal hermit cards. You're not in a cave. You're way up there on that thing you balanced. You're seeing something from the higher perspective, the elevated spiritual perspective. And I feel like this hermit is going to take a leap of faith, or at least get a better perspective of what's going on before you head back in to unknown or familiar territory. Because when that light is on inside of you, every step you take is illuminated. The hermit is a guide to others. The hermit is wise. The hermit has gone through some shit to get that wisdom. Whether it's this life or many, there is an inner wisdom with this hermit. And it doesn't mean this hermit doesn't have realistic situations that happen and throws him or her off the path, off the game. But it's the getting back up, having the healing, going deep within, tapping into your inner self, meditation sometimes, and then switching that light back on. Hit your own light switch here. The hermit can also teach others how to do that, as long as they are a discerning teacher, to know when to be a tough teacher so someone can learn on their own. Sometimes people don't, they want to just be helped and helped and helped and helped. And then when they're in a position where they have to do it and fend on their own, they were never taught. They were always just given something. And then they fall harder. So the hermit knows when that lesson is there to help teach somebody so they can have the ability to have their own inner guidance. Even with these readings, I like to teach more than to tell. What I do is not an answer. The answer is in you. The energies that come through are just hitting little beautiful spiritual catalysts in you that make you think of your experiences and what's going on and take you on your own path to tapping into source, because the answer is in you all along. And anything is balance. Sometimes knowing something, knowing our terrain, having the map, having the compass helps us change our perspective so we have more awareness, but we always need to be in the experience. And every experience we have free will. So the outcome can always be different. Nothing is set in stone. There are many paths to that same beautiful destination that you're going to. How you get there is up to you. How you react to things on the way there is up to you. And sometimes things do need to be behind a closed door, in the dark. We need to have an awareness of something so we can have deep awareness in ourselves. I'm not even sure what I said right there. I hope that was helpful. But that is one thing I try to do in my readings. I try to teach. I only have my own examples. Things I went through, the knowledge that I have, all that stuff to give as examples. But I do hope that those examples help you or inspire you to have your own self-reflection, your own journey, because the answer is in you, not in anybody else. And you have the direct connection to God. So let's get another message. I feel like that was kind of a deep one that came through. Sometimes I switch how I shuffle. I don't really have any rules. I just go with the flow of the energy. Whatever needs to come out comes out. So let's get one this way. Clarity on that hermit. Major Arcana number 9. So that's a biggie. I think there's geese in that card too. So maybe geese and also crows. When I think of geese, I think of the V. But how that V, when you see it, like kind of changes. Maybe you're leading a situation or you're getting guidance for a little bit until you can do something on your own. Also makes me think of victory. All right, one more message. Let's get clarity on the Hermit, please, and thank you. Oh, you got the Ten of Cups. This is a sexy Ten of Cups. Hey, you're both in the sky and under the sea. It looks like that card I have in the Mermaid Tarot where the angel and the mermaid are sort of midair and together. Look at that. The Ten of Cups is happiness. The happily ever after. The choosing to be happy every day. But reality, it's not always the same every day, because in reality, there's some tough things we go through. But this is having that possibility or being blessed and knowing that this is in the cards for you. You can have that, whether it's what you create and what you do, what's attracted to you, what you already have, what's coming in, being blessed for what is gone. It's beautiful people in your life that you're grateful to have. It's recognizing the beautiful blessings inside of you and making that the conscious awareness that you focus on. Because upside down, I kind of see it as getting lost in the fairy tale or lost in reality. Because that fairy tale can be real. What if the possibilities for you are better than you ever dreamed? But you're telling yourself you couldn't have it. So your energy is in the can't, the not, the lower. What if you could? It is. It'll be better. Then your vibration attracts that. And the things you notice are that. Therefore, the opportunities that open up and the energy around you is more of the, I don't want to see just like the cup half full. The cup is overflowing. Here you do have a lot of fish. Also, they are also sort of dancing together. This looks like this is beautiful. It kind of makes me want to find a really cool music video where there's like just dancing. So if I can, I'll find one. Let's get one more clarity on the Ten of Cups. Six of Swords. And the Hermit, please. Oh, you got some. There's your confidence. What was that card you had that said something about getting your, I think it was the black and white one. Your renewed sense of confidence. This would be the Queen. Either bring it out of you. It's that part of that personality and facets and energy of that Queen inside of you. It could be someone you're thinking about, you're connected to, or you. I mean, it's a general reading, so it is part of you. It doesn't matter what your gender is. This Queen, it's the sassy Queen. She's pretty cool. Wow, you have the 9. I just looked at that. You also have the 9 of Cups at the bottom. You're really heading towards something that is going to feel like your dream come true. Like your life just was a big old genie in a bottle and you don't even know what happened. Step by step, you're going to start to see something unfold. You know, you have to be part of this manifestation. It's not just your wish came true. You're going to be happy for evs. It's a process. But this is you getting your confidence back. This Queen is so beautiful, upright. I feel like this is the Queen. Oh, she's playing the harp. You have this little, I don't know, what is it called? What is it? Do fox live in a little hole? Like, it looks like they're in like a little, I want to say like a bungalow or a den, maybe a den. But it's like a den full of light. I always see fox all of the time, almost every single night. I don't know how. It's like I still feel like they know my car and they wait. They're like, here she comes. Go across the road right now. Sometimes I'll see like 4 in a night in totally different places. So maybe you see a lot of fox, or you have a certain spirit animal or something like that you tend to see a little more often than you should. There's a lot of nautilus energy here, which is the feminine perspective of something. Looking at that, what did it say? Look at your life as a whole. It's that. It's not just A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's, think of a spiral staircase. You get to see every perspective as you go down or as you go up, so you don't miss anything. Maybe music, the harp. I think there's, I want to see this close. It looks like there's an eagle or a maybe a owl. An owl? Oh. I don't even know what birds those are. They're pretty big. Almost kind of like a seagull and an eagle together. Huh. Seagull, eagle. I try to blend those two together, but they're almost the same word anyway. There's a lot there. I forgot how detailed these cards are. They're very beautiful. You have wings. There's also a dove. And you have this little fox that's like hanging out by you, like a dog. I think fox are cool. They're kind of like a cat and kind of like a dog together. Maybe fox for some reason is important. But this queen is in the spotlight. She's noticed. She's confident. She's sexy. She's a very good example of being masculine and feminine. She could run a whole business, be the boss, and then come home and be the sassiest, sexiest, come hither lady energy. Again, gender doesn't matter. It's that like, no, you're going to come to me, because things come to her. They're just attracted to that queen. She has this fiery, creative energy about her, like a ball of sunshine or like a fireball. When she walks in a room, she can be the most quiet person ever, and people just can't help but look. She's usually very attractive, and it doesn't have to do with her looks. It's an energy thing. It can have to do with her looks. Sometimes it's a personality thing. And she is so helpful. She wants everybody to shine too. She has such a light about her. She recognizes the amazing differences in everyone else's light, and she wants that kaleidoscope spectrum of color in her world, because it makes her world more fantastic to have everybody sparkle. Unless she's upside down, she's an ass. She's prima donna, doesn't want to, makes people do things because she's so ever important, and that makes her feel important to see little people working so hard for her. She's so afraid of being taken out of the spotlight, or so scared that she won't be seen a certain way, or that her, space will be given by the person who's new or better over there or there, and then she's going to have loss. She doesn't have loss. There's abundance in life. There's enough for everybody. And that queen is not afraid to be, let's say she's an actress. She's not afraid to take a role that's tiny, a little cameo. Oh my gosh, I just thought of the most random movie. I just thought of Chevy Chase as that kind of little cameo part in Hot Tub Time Machine. Not afraid. He still shines. It's Chevy Chase. He doesn't have to have the lead role of something for you to notice him and be the one that you talk about at the end. And then there's a time to be in the spotlight and shine and have that lead. I hope whatever I said made sense. I don't know why I saw Chevy Chase, but now I just thought of You Can Call Me Al. And I just thought of another one. I don't know the name of the song, but there is an amazing song, and I can't think of the actor's name. I can see him in my mind so clearly. But I know it's a Fatboy Slim song. I will find it for you because that's a good one. I'm glad that came through at the end here. And he does the dance. Again, dance. His way. And now I just thought of the guy from why can't I think of him? The guy from Star Trek. And he had that album where he kind of like talks, sings. William Shatner. I'll find something by him too. Why not? Hey, we're going to have an interesting playlist for you guys today. But you're heading towards your 9 of Cups. You're heading towards your dreams coming true. This is the open bar. This is the smorgasbord. It's just you don't have to have it all at once to be satisfied. You have enough. There's enough for everybody. There's enough to share. You know, upside down, it's complete overindulgence and not having anything for later. Or thinking, you know, all for you because you're afraid that it's like hiding, I don't know, I see like little kids like hiding popsicles in the back of the refrigerator, like, or the freezer. Like, oh, they're all my popsicles, I'm gonna hide them. There's only one left in the box, I don't know what happened to them. And then they come out like 4 days later eating a Klondike bar. You're like, where'd you get that? I thought the box was empty. I don't know, just found it in there. It's like, you know, like, that's kind of what I see, although that was kind of a cute thing. That was kind of like cute way of looking at that upside down. But when the 9 of Cups comes through, there's no need to hide anything. There is enough. And it's just the right amount. Both of these cards have these big yellow fish. But here there's just one person. And now there are 2. I actually keep hearing rolling around. So maybe, I mean, they do look like they're in sheets. I will just put that out there. Okay, so let's maybe get, where are we at? Yeah, let's get one more message from the Winged Enchantment if I have it. I know I did. I know I organized myself. I actually do not see it, which means I either need to pause you or something else is supposed to come through. And I have the power deck here, so maybe today is not about the Winged Enchantment. Oh, it is here. Maybe we need both. Let's do both. Why not? One Winged Enchantment card. I'll run through these quick. What does the collective need to know? Could be helpful at the end of this reading, please and thank you. Oh, nice. The Sparrow, number 32. So, Sparrow 32. I am Sparrow. I am the enlightenment of self-worth. What did it say? That whether you got your confidence back, you realize how valuable you are, the changes you want to make, how beautiful your inner light shines, your outer light shines. Everything is working out for the best. And it's simplicity in the honor of the commonplace, the one standing vigilant. I am power in numbers, and yet the contentment with being part of the larger whole. That's that thing, whatever I saw with the actor, kind of that, like that. It's standing alone and shining, and yet being a part of everything else. Because everybody's important. Everyone's role is important. Everybody is the star in their own movie of their life. Much of the human endeavor thrives on originality, standing out boldly from the crowd, and this wisdom ensures an acknowledgement of the role of community and family to shape personal destiny. You cannot always find solo, but you cannot neglect the threads that bind it all together. You are approaching a time that will require group effort and a need to blend in. while still fostering your imprint on the world. It is a mighty gift to flit about the world unseen, and a greater gift to know you have flocks behind you if you need them. You need to pull back. There's that hermit. Pull back, regroup, and find the common ground, but don't get stuck in that cave. You are engaging humanity. You're a part of something great. You are open, and you are a sparrow. And I guess since I got this one, we're doing a double whammy at the end here with two of my big boy end of the reading oracle cards. One more from the power deck for the collective, please. And thank you. Is that the same number? Where was that? You have a 32. It's like a 5. Eight. Oh. Maybe 32, 6, 5, 8, 9. One more, please, and thank you. Enduring. Look at these beautiful little flowers. It's like the standing stones. And this is like a wall. Probably ancient, and it's still there. Look at the petroglyphs. Like ancient graffiti on there. And that's that spiral again. 29. It's enduring. It's the north, and it's white. Take a stone in your hand, maybe a crystal, and meditate on it. Why did I take those off? Or use the stone surface pictured on the card. Go into the stone. Experience her quiet soul. The stone welcomes you, your visit. Let her experience the inside of your heart as well. There's this, your true essence. See how you are each an enduring mirror for the other. How you are everywhere, mirroring everything. The stone absorbs you, and you absorb the stone. This is a deep one. How can you be alone if you are part of everything? I just think I heard Lauryn Hill, everything is everything. How can you be alone if you're part of everything? You are the totality of enduring existence. Therefore, nothing in existence can upset you. There's a little lizard there too. It was that universe in the crack. The universe is there, and yet you're on earth, as above, so below. I like this card. This was really deep. I don't know if this has come out before. Stone absorbs you, and you absorb the stone. And with that, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much for being here with me. I feel so blessed to be here with you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and found something in it helpful. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, and I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.